think I lost control, that I'm reckless. Baby, my heart's feeling torn, girl, I'm helpless.
Got me in a distant zone, yeah, you're holding on. All those tempting looks you throw, got me in this hole now. Now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to think? Living life with her, should be here with me, nah.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the Underground Hype Show. I am one of your hosts. I go by Danny Boy to the left of me.
And I go by Prophecy.
It's your boy Jesus.
And today in the studio, we got Cediced and Raca Flaca.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. How y'all doing today?
Man, blessed, of course, man. Thank you for having us,
Very well, yes.
Thank you for coming on to the Underground Hype Show. We appreciate y'all. We know we booked you for the Underground shows. I want to know, how's your experience with us, performing at the shows and everything?
So, overall, my experience is I've never felt more of a sense of community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first thing that brought me into the fold because, like, literally all the artists come and support each other. Like, and no one is, like, really negative at the shows or anything like that. Like, even if someone maybe they're like first time, because I've seen a couple times where you have people come on, this is my first show, and like they did good for what it was.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And everybody's just super supportive, and like the whole community brings out crowds too. So it's a nice feeling, to be able to get up and just have people just vibe to what you got to put on for the night. Like, man,
it's a blessing. Thank you for blessing the stage, bro. I really appreciate it. What about you, Raca Flaca?
I agree with Cedi. Like, you guys are like super close. You're the definition of hustlers. Like, you really do go all out to invite artists out for, like, even what was it the Halloween, just everything, right? We were doing we were dressing up. But you guys create themes. You do everything. And I love that there's a sense of community for sure.
Yeah, we try to do a little bit of everything, for the community, bring people together. No negativity, just positivity over here,
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys felt that, for real.
Yeah, I mean, now we just kind of want to get like, be on the same page. So there's a few, like, there's underground live events. The ones that you guys performed at was Squire's Bar, the bar. And then Skiptown Theater, which was the first one.
Skiptown Theater.
And then there's
the seating.
With the seating.
Yeah. And then there's, there's a different, let's just call them a different throwing event company. Other ones that did the comic book stuff. That's different. Yeah, they're dope too. That was a dope little. I actually didn't make it to that show. Something happened. But do you guys remember the theater show, Skiptown Theater?
That was our first time.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Skiptown
Theater.
Great.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. That one was kind of all over the place, but I mean, at the end of the day, as usual, I mean, we kind of make it work.
No, like, that was a great first experience on my end. Despite whatever, it's just still, it was a great theater. I mean, I definitely felt at home. So thank you for welcoming us.
Yeah, sounds good.
Serious talent there that night, though. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. The people we book, like, they surprise us sometimes. We're like, whoa, like, why aren't you bigger than what you are right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember the first song I heard from Raca Flaca that stuck with me was Mr. Golden Sun. That just stuck with me. I remember that. That was like my favorite song for a while.
Thank you.
That was really good.
So we have a few questions here written down that we're going to stick by. And first of all, I want to say thank you guys once again. And I know you guys give us our flowers, but we got to give you guys your flowers too, because you guys come to our community and you guys feel, how the community is, but it wouldn't be without you guys, we can't do the shows. So we can throw the shows, but if you guys don't show up and do your guys' part,
then we got no show.
Yeah. So thank you.
Y'all make it pop.
So we're gonna start with the first question, and it's pretty much, who are you guys? We want to know a little bit more.
So background.
Okay. So ladies first.
All right. So born and raised in New Jersey. South Jersey, so Atlantic City area.
Oh, snaps.
Phillies fan, Eagles. I know.
Cool,
you guys hate us. But yeah, I actually ended up coming out here in 2018 to move out here, and I had a job set up and whatnot. I am a full-time teacher, so I have that going on. So it's a lot to try to juggle. But thankfully, 2020, it sucked for a lot of people, but I had the opportunity to stay at home and actually write my songs and then record in a studio and really get it started, because I don't know when else it would have happened if I didn't have that like year and a half break. So finally, I kept just releasing more songs, and I'm still on the road to success. So
That's
to
right.
be continued.
Hey, there we go. To be continued. What about you, Cedi?
Man, so it all started when I came out the womb. No.
He was fresh out the room.
Don't go that back. Don't go that back.
He was dancing.
Yeah, but Cediced, aka Cedi Beats. I'm a producer, singer, writer. I play drums, bass, guitar. All started, I was in a metal band like back in the day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in high school we got signed, and then ended up like wanting to produce and like record my own music. Started doing that. And then at the same time, like I grew up in the church, so I played drums and congas and everything else in the church too. So I got experience, and then through that, like pandemic hit, pretty much almost on the same line, and I pretty much recorded one of every genre. And then like I figured out like what the people wanted to hear, what songs they liked best. Mm-hmm. And then so once that happened, I got the ball rolling, and then now I'm not stopping. Like, I can't let up now.
There we go.
Yeah.
When you were in that metal band, was it like screamo, or was it like what kind of music you say? Like
it was called hardcore.
Hardcore, like horrorcore or hardcore?
No, like hardcore.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Not quite Poison the Well, but like, I don't know if you ever heard Poison the Well. Like,
no, I haven't. I'm gonna have to search up on that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Poison the Well.
Band, yeah, Poison the Well. Definitely not like Thursday or nothing like that. Not like Kill Switch Engaged. As far as like how hard it goes, but like, Under Oath.
Under Oath.
Like before they like kind of started doing all singing.
Okay.
You might have heard of them.
Under Oath. They sound familiar. Yeah. Maybe if I heard a song, I can be like, oh yeah, that's them. All right, for sure. Yeah. Man, that's dope, bro. And then around that time, were you skating too? Like, I saw a video of you doing like an impossible flip on Instagram. I was like, what?
Yeah. No, I used to skate. Like, honestly, I was flow for JBS, like a little board shop back in the day.
Nice.
Like, and that was like junior high. Like, the highest stairs is in Ayala Park in Chino. Like, this stair set, like, seriously big. It's a 4 block, so that means 8 stairs. Then it's a gap. And then it's a 2-stair. So it's called the Peak. And so, like, you just all in this thing. So it's 10 stairs high, 12 stairs long. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you landed that too, or what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to you. That's crazy. Yeah, man, it's harder than it looks, man. People really.
You got to have, like, good knees and everything, and just
and the
muscles,
balance.
knowing how to fall, balance, all of that. So,
knowing how to fall, yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, that's dope, bro. A little background story right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go ahead into the next topic that we have here. We were seeing that both of you are recently working on a song called Safe Bet. And we're seeing that you guys are releasing a bunch of content. We want to know a little bit more about that.
Okay.
Great. So we did release Safe Bet. What was that, about a month ago?
Safe Bet.
Yeah.
I remember that music video.
Right.
Safe Bet.
I know.
It's my jam.
It always comes out great. I'm very grateful that we have a good connection in writing and everything. So I'm very grateful for that. And we have another song coming out called Lucid Dreams.
Ooh.
But we
nice.
have to, I have to mix it. Well, get it to be mixed and mastered. And thinking it might come out around winter, maybe. I just hear that.
Oh,
winter,
maybe
so
sooner.
in the lyrics,
Ooh.
I think it could be like a
sooner.
It could be
Exclusive.
like a snow dream,
Got to be November.
Okay, all right. Like around Thanksgiving.
I'm just saying.
All right, and then
Stay tuned.
And then said he asked me
you
to
gotta
be
give
on.
birth to that thing. I'm just saying. You gotta.
All right.
Let's make it go.
There we go.
Is there any videos that you guys are working on, like music videos?
I actually got one in the works for my next release. So this one right here, like it has a whole storyline. So like I literally have like a jail scene, but I can't say too much.
That's right. Yeah, keep it secret on the down low.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. Definitely.
Yeah.
So I want to get into your perspective on Mr. Golden Sun. What gave you like the inspiration to write that song?
So it was actually around 2020. I used to walk my dog like in the morning really early and just go for like an hour long, and I would just be writing and singing these songs and just typing them in my cell phone. And I guess I just got influenced probably by the original song a little bit and didn't realize it. So, you know, Barney back in the day, but it became my own.
Your own
So
little
that was
version.
an influence because I love the sun. I hate being cold. So, and then I'm like, you know, this song could be targeted towards anything you want to think of. It could be your dog, your golden doodle, you know, your son, your lover, whoever. So, or actually the son. So I thought it was very broad in that aspect.
I like the way you put it. You know,
Yeah.
anything could be your sun, your shine, your light.
Yeah,
you know,
you could be anything. So I like to sing about things like that. So it's not just targeted at one specific, you know, thought.
Another thing that stand out to me was your Fleetwood Mac cover
Oh,
for
yeah.
Dreams.
Were you on the drums for that?
No, not
Dreams?
that time.
Oh, the
That's
other
when
one.
I broke my hand.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
you were on the other
no.
one. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't like to do many covers, but it's nice.
Yeah, it came out
Sometimes.
good. I'm a
Thank
real
you.
fan of Fleetwood Mac, so when I heard you do Dreams, I was like, what? That's crazy.
Yes.
That's awesome. Love to hear
Thank
it.
you.
And then you said you broke your hand. You didn't get to play the drums that time?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
What
what happened?
For the
happened?
gig, like I was on my way to work, and then some driver cut me off, and ended up like totaling my car because they were trying to make a left-hand turn
Oh, no.
from the whole like side of the street.
What?
And they just cut over like
People
sick.
are crazy out
It's-
here. It's the
people-
Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I really do believe it now.
People are crazy. The drivers out
A
here.
lot of hit and runs.
My
Yeah.
airbag ended up deploying, and literally, I didn't have my seatbelt belt on either. Though.
Oh,
but literally, the only thing that happened, it bent my finger back. Like and I was like, and like I didn't feel it for a second. And then afterwards, I was like, oh shit, it's dislocated. So,
Damn.
bro, I be watching movies. I'm like, yo, like these motherfuckers just snapped that shit back right in the face, you know. And like at the same time, I'm like, it's gonna hurt more if they do it later. So I just went real quick. I snapped it back, and it was cool. Like, and then probably took an hour or so, and it was just swollen up like a sausage. Took it in. They're like, yeah, you broke your finger in 4 places.
No
Yeah,
way.
I thought I was never gonna play drums, guitar, bass, piano again. Like, I mean, you can have a little bit less, but yeah, I was just like, how's that gonna affect, my career?
Damn,
you
bro.
know? So
But you made a full recovery, and look at you now.
yeah,
huh?
man. So
Good,
I
man.
see you out there playing the
Fingers and all
instruments.
so yeah, I'm ready to go.
Hey, that's what I love to hear. That's right. Don't let nothing stop you. I remember Kobe played with a broken finger.
Shit.
Hey.
Just tape that motherfucker. I did a couple times.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
On the
Yeah.
next video, because my finger was still healing,
Mm-hmm.
I taped it, and that was the one they just showed.
Layla.
No, I'm talking about the one with the monster.
Oh yeah, the cover. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody
with
watching
a
you.
hybrid of.
Yeah.
Perfect timing for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. the other
Perfect
one, too.
time.
Was that the one with the Michael Myers masks?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one with Michael
Yeah,
Myers.
so
Watching me.
I remember I watched
hand up
that.
for that. So I was like, it's Halloween. You know.
I think I remember seeing you with a cast. Did you wear a cast?
Yeah, I had a cast.
Yeah, I think I remember you wearing a cast.
That first show.
Yeah, you were wearing a cast.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
I had a
that.
cast on. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
I
that's
remember
what
bringing that up,
happened.
yeah.
Dedication, dude. Dedication.
It don't
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. And then when it comes to like songwriting, so you guys made the song Triangle. It's obviously a guy in a relationship, and then the side chick comes along. I mean, what kind of inspired? What kind of inspired the love triangle thing? Like, I mean, is it like based on a true story? No,
People you know.
or what's going on that?
Hey, what's the background to the triangle?
Yeah, I think you can explain.
Oh no!
I'm just saying it's from personal experience,
Okay.
not necessarily me.
Oh, okay.
But I hear a lot of people out. I meet a lot of people that tell me their stories, and I feel like I just pretty much was putting myself in their shoes, and it became a really good story. So then I came to him with the idea, and you came up with the triangle thought.
Yeah.
And then it just came from there. So it was pretty much like from another person's point of view, but I just put myself in their shoes. So it kind of is a win-win situation.
There we go. I like that. I mean, that's the way I make music too. I write about my life with things that go around me or things I've heard.
Exactly.
It's
Things
the
that
best
are
way.
around you, problems that are around you. That's why I'm like, well, you know what? Might as well make it a song.
That's real
Even
right
Safe
there.
Bet. Safe Bet was from an experience from a friend.
Oh,
And
snap!
I was like,
Look at
damn,
that.
he said Safe Bet, and I was like, what? I like that idea. Hey, let's write this.
Hey, that's beautiful.
So, well, you know.
I like that. And then recently I saw that music video you did, Beam Me Up. That's really creative.
Thank
What
you.
came up with the idea for the music video for that one?
Yeah.
I usually go to my videographer Johnny, and he'll come up with more of an idea after I give him some little ideas. But he directed it and everything. But I found the place in Joshua Tree. It was like this beam, and it's an Airbnb. And I paid for the night, and I got a makeup girl to come out, and it was great. And then I just hired like 2 dancers. Well, he was one of the dancers, and it was just he does a really great job, and I put a lot into it, so
you could tell.
It was
You could
well
tell.
worth it,
Yeah,
you know?
that was awesome. It was
Yeah.
a dope
It was
music video.
awesome.
How long were you in makeup for to play? To get the ball rolling like that? Because I know
How long did it take?
Yeah, because I know actors when they're doing movies and they're putting on like different faces and stuff, it'll be like take a while to do
That
that.
face took an hour, and I only was in it for like a half an hour.
Oh no way! Did it take an hour to take off too?
She had to take it off, and then they left, and I stayed.
Oh,
I was like, oh, I wish I could keep it. Like at least put it in like a frame, but I don't know, it wasn't worth it. But it was cool.
that was dope. Yeah, very creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was tripping out because in the beginning when I was watching that, I couldn't tell because like you're like watching the news, and I guess you're the news lady too.
It's like glitch in the matrix.
Oh,
Something like that. Yeah.
it's an alternate
I love
universe.
that kind of spooky stuff. Like I am so into like the sci-fi,
Yeah.
alien, and true crime, obviously, and like just weird, dark stuff. So
Yeah, it's good. Going to the next thing. I mean, you guys have been, independent artists for a while. What has been kind of like the biggest, like, I want to say, like, obstacle when it comes to like, trying to like obviously like get your music out there? Because I mean, we've also had our obstacles when we're trying to go out there. Every artist has, whether it be like social media, when you make like a dope ass song, you're just like, fuck, I'm trying to push this shit. Like, what do you guys feel is probably like the thing that's kind of like tough, where you guys are just like trying to figure it out, trying to make it in this like music thing?
So I think for each artist it's gonna be different because it just depends on we're all different in mind and spirit. So it's like if somebody comes and say their voice and vocals and everything's good, but they don't know about promotion, what I'm saying, that's gonna be the hard thing. Or say they know about promotion, they got connections, but they got to get their vocals up, then that's gonna be the hard thing. So it varies so much. But if I had to like narrow it down to one thing, I would say it's the promotion side.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists don't know how to get themselves heard. So free game. Google it.
Yeah, promotion. Yeah, you could be the best rapper, singer alive, but if you don't know how to promote yourself, it's always hard to get out there. Definitely, that's so true. Go ahead, Jesus. What you got?
Cool. So we kind of touched up on this topic for our first podcast between us, but it was something that interested me for you guys as well.
Okay.
So I can know more of your background story. So it's more about the story of how you guys started. Like, why is it that you guys are doing this? There's
together
obviously
or independently.
independently, yeah. So individually, what's the main reason why you guys are making music?
Cool. So ever since I was a little girl, I would get my little cassette tape, that Fisher Price. Remember those recording, the Fisher Price?
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
those.
90s kids, I don't know. And I would just record like songs and just freestyle. And I would write, because I was an only child, so a lonely child, pretty much like a loner. And so I had a lot of time on my hands, and I really liked that. But I would never think about ever getting on stage in middle school or high school. Like, I was way too insecure, and I didn't know that I could do it. So basically, I just followed it when I went to Los Angeles. That's really what put me out there. And now I'm like, it's not just a hobby. Like, now I actually want to start making money with it, whether it be singing a song in a video, in a commercial, or a movie. So I'm just making song after song. I need to still put them out, but it takes a lot of money. And
Definitely.
Yeah, it does.
also, it's like busy. People have other lives. So I got to just continue to just work at it. And yeah.
There you go. That's right. Take it one day at a time.
Okay.
What about you, Cedi?
Man, what got me started in the music was literally just seeing like live music as a child. you know, and then like from hearing it, you know, just in the speakers to now everything is subdivided. Like you're like, wait, that's multiple things, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool. So I've always had a love for that, but growing up in the church, I focused on the drummer, like what he was doing, like, you know, just all kinds of just different rhythms and patterns. I thought that was so cool. So like one day, like I just hopped on the congas, like, and then just learned how to follow along. Then I learned how to play the different rhythms, syncopations, and all that. And like from there, I just learned to just love music as a whole because of the little parts, the intricate parts it takes. And then that just drove me to just, you know, from there, want more.
That's right. There we go. Because you guys do a lot of collaborations together, cover songs, all that. So let the people know, how did you guys meet?
We met at a party. No.
Beverly Hills party.
It's a party, yeah.
Hey.
It was a Long Beach performance, and Bobby Soul invited me personally through Instagram, and I said, sure, I'll come out. I needed a guitarist earlier, so he's like, let me link you with my friend, Cediced. And we spoke over like messaging, but we didn't meet up yet. So we didn't meet up until the night of the performance. Yep. So we're like, well, we didn't practice, but I think we got the idea. And then we just hit it off, like collab pretty well. And
yeah.
What else?
I mean, it was just, you know how you work with certain artists and like you have that pushback, or like you feel like that artist is either trying to copy what you're doing, or maybe you could be doing the other, like, and it's getting in the way of the creativity, you know? And so, like, with that, like, it was not that. You know, so
it was like,
it was not that. Like,
it was the opposite.
Simply put, you know, for y'all country folk out there. But no, it literally wasn't that. It was just full creativity. Like, we got into our own little zones. We're both only child, you know, only children. So,
wow.
Yeah. So it was just like one of those things where she did her work, and then we came back and we're like, all right, oh, you got that, all right, cool, boom. And like the first track we made, Triangle, that was made in one night, like, you know, so,
off of the vibes and everything, huh? That's beautiful.
Off the first meeting, I played her the wrong beat. I had like cooked up a bunch of beats that day, and then she was gonna come over, had these beats ready to go. I accidentally pressed another one that, you know, I had made that day. She said, oh yeah, I like that one. That one's it. I was like, oh yeah, that wasn't it. You know? She's like, no.
He's like, my bad.
That's it.
That's
the
it.
one.
This is the one.
Exactly.
It's crazy how nothing's
so
an accident.
because he played guitar on the Golden Sun, so like your song, it was Golden Sun. That's what we did, and then after that, we just hit it off and
look at that.
started writing together.
That was like destiny right there. You know, you guys found each other,
It's
and
a blessing for sure.
and that's beautiful. Now you guys are making beautiful music. Like, I love all the music you guys been working on and coming out with. Definitely is something great. You know, it's funny how just life works, and you just run into people like that, and the next thing you know, it just connects and works.
For real.
Right? That's just crazy.
It's when you least expect it. So it's a great surprise. It's a blessing.
There you go. Don't be looking for it. Wait for it to come your way.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
It comes knocking on the door.
That's right.
Yeah,
All right, what you got?
that's beautiful. So this next topic that I got for you guys, it's mainly about goals. You know, I know you guys talk about the stuff that you guys got going on and the things you guys have coming, but as an independent artist, I feel like everybody has their own vision in their head of where they see themselves in the future. So I kind of want to touch up on that and see, what goals do you guys have for yourselves? Where do you guys see yourselves in the future with this music stuff?
Good question.
Man,
He's like, oh.
there's motivation, and then what I want to be like. So my motivation is to make money while I sleep, of course. So
Definitely.
in a way that I can make music that's gonna penetrate and be relevant, and at the same time be able to support a lifestyle that I want to live as well. Like, everybody should eat. If I'm doing something I love, pouring my all into it, and giving you something of value at the same time, like, that's success to me. So
Amen.
I definitely can't stop, won't stop. If I blow up, cool. You know, if I don't, at least I'll know I made a time stamp in this world. And I'm not saying that I won't, but at this point, shoot, I'm only a few steps away. So let's go.
There we go.
You know, let's
Love
go.
to hear it. Hell yeah.
Yes.
What about you,
How about
Raca?
you?
Well, you know, I kind of live each day in the moment. I try not to think too much of the future because it gives me a lot of anxiety, and I avoid at all costs any feelings. So, like Ceddy said, making money, passive income, of course, getting it in something. Just make as many tracks as I can, do the best I can with the production, and try to advertise it as best as I can with the money that I have, and hopefully one day something will hit, whether it be us together, whether it be individual. Either way, everybody's involved when someone wins, right? Because then they see what you've done with so-and-so. So it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I want us all to succeed. So that's what I'm just praying for. Something good.
There you go. Everyone's going to eat it.
Like that.
Everyone's going to eat. That's right. We break bread.
And this concludes the Underground Hype Show. I am Danny Boy.
And I'm Prophecy.
Your boy Jesus.
And give it up one time for Cediced and La Raca Flaca for tuning in and coming through. Make sure to catch us next week. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good one.
Spicy on the side. Didn't mean to fall in love, you know I got a wife. And I think I lost control, girl, I'm reckless. Baby, my heart's feeling torn, girl, I'm helpless.
I'm in a distant zone, yeah, you're holding on. All those tempting looks you throw got me in this hole now. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to think? My life with her should be here with me, nah. Oh, you cut me open, left me broken with this heart of mine. And all that mattered in this life of life.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Now I'm torn between the two. I know it's unfair to you. I'm so caught up, I'm lost in a triangle. Girl, I'm caught up in a triangle. Yeah. Hey, girl, I'm begging you, please don't leave. You got me on my knees. I need some time to make this thing right with you. I wanna make this thing right, girl. I don't wanna lose you.
So make it right by being by my side. Cause it's killing me. Make it back like you was down to ride. Oh, you're killing me. I don't know which way to go.
Got me in a triangle, love triangle. I don't know which way to go. Got me in a triangle, love triangle.
You got me open, left me broken with this heart of mine. And all that mattered
Hey, but what am I supposed to do? I'm so torn between the two. I know it's unfair to you. I'm so caught up, I'm lost in a triangle. Girl, I'm caught up in a triangle, love triangle.